Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to our physics series. Today's lesson is called What are physical quantities? In this lesson we will talk about quantities and units, and we are going to know the meaning of quantity. So what does physical quantities mean? Let's begin with something simple. If I show you a banana, an apple, or a pear, and I will ask you what do we call them together? Of course, you will answer me, we call them fruits. In the same way, if I show you an onion or a potato and a tomato, we call them vegetables. In the same way, in chemistry, if I talk about something like element, atom, or mole, of course, we know these are chemistry words. Now, what if I say speed, energy, acceleration, mass, or time? Yes, these are the words we hear in a physics class, and together we call them physical quantities. Physical quantities. So, physical quantities are the words we use and hear in physics lessons. The words we use and hear in physics lessons. Now, let's give the scientific definition of a physical quantity. A physical quantity is a property of a material or a system that can be measured and expressed by a number and a unit. So we can say physical quantity is something can be measured. Can be measured. Sorry, there is R here. Okay. For examples, length 2 meters, a number and unit. Mass 5 kilograms, number and unit. Time 10 seconds, number and unit. So each physical quantity has two parts, a number, or we can say a numerical value, and a unit. Without the unit, the number is meaningless. For example, let's make it simple. For example, if I talking about money and I said I have 500. But what 500 what? Liras, dollars or euros. Or if I say the mass is 5. Of course you will ask me 5 what? Kilograms, grams, pounds. That's why the unit is so important. Now, physicists classify quantities in two types: base quantities and derived quantities. And in this lesson, we will talk about base quantities. These are the fundamental ones, the foundation of physics. They cannot be broken down further. Now, let's take a closer look at this table of the 7 base quantities. The first one is length. We use length to measure distance. And for example, we measure distance by ruler. How long or how far something is, okay? The SI unit is meter and the unit symbol is M. The second one is mass. Mass tells us how much matter an object has, and the symbol of it is M. The SI unit is kilogram, and we write the symbol like this, kilogram. The third base quantity is time. Time measures how long an event takes. Time. the SI unit is second and the symbol is S. The fourth one is electric current and the SI unit is ampere and unit symbol is A. Okay. The fifth base quantity is temperature. Okay, temperature. The temperature tells us how hot or cold something is, and the SI unit is Kelvin and unit symbol is K. The next one is amount of substance, and the amount of substance, this quantity is used mainly in chemistry to count how many particles, atoms or molecules are present, and the SI unit is mole. Okay, we write the symbol like this, mole. And finally, the seventh base quantity is luminous intensity. And the SI unit is candela, like that, candela. The symbol is C and D. All other quantities in physics are derived quantities because they are made from combination of these base quantities.